Alright, welcome back to Ace Academy. Let's load the save file. Yep, this one. It's too early to go to bed. I think I've actually read this one last time, but I'm still just going to read it again. I'll read the last one from last time again at the start of the new one, just to make it easy. It's too early to go to bed, but I'm mentally exhausted and don't feel up to doing much. I browse the internet for a while, looking up nothing in particular, until my eyes feel heavy and I drift off to sleep. Yeah, no, I've actually done this one before, this line. Good morning, apartment. The sun shines through my curtains and across my face. I keep my eyes shut and turn over in my bed, trying to force myself back asleep. But the more I try to return to sleep, the more awake I become. What time is it? My clock flashes 6:30. I still have another half an hour before my alarm goes off. I should get back to sleep. I curl deeper into my blankets, but soon get bored. The only time I ever naturally wake up this early is when I have jet lag. I'm not sure if this is a blessing or a curse. I guess I may as well get ready. I quickly change to my uniform and head downstairs. To an empty kitchen. It's weird being the first one up. Usually Nikki is doing her things in the kitchen, not things. I'll catch up on some reading while I wait for her. She should be up soon anyway. I pull up the news app on my phone. The front page doesn't have anything too interesting. Until I spot an article on Alludian Enterprises. Alludian Enterprises says officially announced their intention to sponsor an up-and-coming team in the coming war games. The rapidly expanding R&D company is gaining a lot of attention in the field of xenorobotics, and they're putting pressure on established innovators such as Vector Industries and Paragon Weaponry. Much of their success can be attributed to CEO Donny Roos, who was a top graduate in the pilot program at Ace Academy and a visionary when it comes to modern and functional designs for gear. I don't think I've heard of these guys before. Must be a local company who hasn't quite expanded to the States yet. Sounds like they're making a name for themselves though. The time on my phone reached 6:57. I listen for any signs of life upstairs, but the house is still. Yipes. I better grab something to eat before I need to go. It doesn't seem like Nikki's coming down anytime soon. My phone flashes the next article. A headline on Dashu. That should be good. I push the button shaped like a film projector on the bottom of the page and the text projects on the nearest surface. Then place my phone in a dock on the table so the text shines on the kitchen table. I grab a couple of slices of bread and stick them in the toaster. As I wait for my toast to finish, I sit at the table and read the article. Kanaku Deshtaru, oh Jesus Christ, CEO of Dashu, made an unscheduled appearance on the memorial service yesterday for Yudai Misaki. A year ago, the community was shocked by the unexpected death of Ace Academy's most promising pilot. The family was honored that the mighty Mogul, took the time to show his respects to their son and concurrently postponed the unveiling of Dashu's new line in energy drinks. The introduction has been rescheduled to take place next week.
What are you reading?
Ah! I jump in surprise and nearly fall off my chair as I try to turn towards her. She looks at me strangely.
Jeez, what's your problem?
You scared me.
Why? Were you looking at hentai or something?
What? No, of course not. She laughs at my horrified expression and walks past me.
I know. You're reading the news. I can see it on the table. Boring. You know that makes you officially old, right? Only old people read the news for fun.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I feel old, but I don't read the news yet. Mainly because it doesn't interest me, but still. Nikki glanced at my toast, which had popped up while we were talking.
Your toast is burned.
What? I leap out of my chair and stand beside her. It's not burned. She flips it over to reveal the dark side of charcoal. Ew.
you're so hopeless. How did you survive in college without me?
I ate in the cafeteria?
That explains it.
She throws away the toast and pulls out 2 yogurts from the fridge.
Well, since you botched breakfast, we'll have to make do with a quick snack if you don't want to be late.
I accept the yogurt she hands me, and we both finish them in record time. And then we grab our things and head out the door.
Are you able to give me a ride today? The bus yesterday was so crowded.
You just want to show off your pilot, big brother. Of course I'll take you. I flash your confident grin. Are we to make friends by having a cool big brother? Nikki rolls her eyes.
More like I don't want to be squished between the smelly old lady and the fat guy again.
Fair. I'm sure that's it.
If you're gonna be like this, then I'm just gonna take the bus.
She turns away and I laugh. I'm kidding. Come on, I'll take you to school. I pull my bike up outside Nikki's school and take off my helmet. Here we are. Nikki hops off the bike and grins, handing me the extra helmet.
Thanks.
I notice a few students staring in our direction. One girl walks over to us. Hey Nikki.
Oh hey!
Who's this?
My brother. He goes to ACE.
Oh, the teal stripes on his uniform. That's amazing. I had no idea you're related to one of the ACE pilots. Or ACE, from what she just said. It's like... I think I'll just keep calling it ACE. It's such a tough program. She goes over a young male student. Look, Nikki's other brother is a pilot at ACE. For real? A few other students gather around us, oohing and eyeing at the difficulty of the pilot program and commenting on how impressive I am. The entire time Nikki beams with pride. Well, I should head to school. Have a good day, Nikki.
Goodbye. Thanks again for the ride.
She waves and I take off down the road. I'm glad I impressed Nikki's friends. If she had any difficulty making new friends before, she certainly won't now. I pull up the schedule on my phone and check my first class, Gear Arsenal 201. The building isn't too far away either. I soon reach the building. The classroom is half the size of the lecture hall from a Piloting 101 class. For some reason, this is a comfort to me, probably because it reminds you of the class sizes at CI when Y. Jesus Christ, I have issues with that. I absolutely have issues with like the words that you just spell out. I take a seat near the back of the room, just as the professor enters.
Good morning, class. Welcome to Gear Arsenal 201. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same welcome spiel, so I won't even bother with it. Instead, we're going to drive straight into the material. Question.
Nice.
Who can name one of the leading companies in gear weapon manufacturing?
Paragon Weaponry. Before I have a chance to answer, another student chimes in.
Vector Industries!
Sorry, incorrect.
Paragon Weaponry.
Very good.
Why isn't it Vector?
Vector deals with thrusting and maneuverability, whereas Paragon deals with weaponry, hence the name Paragon Weaponry. Their recent area of study has shown that...
He goes into the details of Paragon Weaponry's R&D and the future of beam weaponry for the remainder of class.
That's all the time we have for today. You'll find this week's readings and assignments on your web link. Have a good day.
Students scramble to collect their things before hurrying out the room. I think I go back to the hangar. That class has invited me to go have a proper look at my gear. I take the path through the pilot's lounge and follow the tunnels to reach my gear. Pulling down the ladder beside my docking station, I climb up to the top, which is about the level with the chest section of my robot. I unlock the chest cavity with a With a mechanical roar, it splits open in separating panels, revealing a lowered seat. I easily hop into the seat and breathe in the comforting scent of metal and plastic. It faintly reminds me of a new car smell. Once I'm settled, I trigger the closing sequence. As the chest panels return, my seat scoops me further into my gear until I'm nestled in the darkness of the cockpit. I initiate the boot up sequence. The cockpit glows a faint red, then flickers into life, and I can't help but smile at the familiarity of it all. The bright glow of the panels illuminate the interior until there isn't a trace of shadow left. Statistics blink around me in a series of rapid numbers and diagrams.
Gear initialization sequencing complete.
The familiar voice of my gear feels like a warm welcome from an old friend. Eagle, please run a comprehensive check.
System in progress.
Nothing to do now but wait. The lights along my display pulse with changing colors as the check progresses. It flows through warm colors, red, orange, yellow, before illuminating the cockpit with a bright green.
All system functions normal. Unknown docking station detected.
Ready to the current docker's home station.
Completed. Recommendation. Please update system calibration configuration.
This is recommended all the time. Whenever we change locations, Eagle will request a recalibration of the system. Even the slightest difference in air pressure can trigger an inaccuracy. At least the process is easy. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow sequential number order, so you can achieve the necessary internal calculations. Alright, started to progress. Again! I make the same exact mistake again. Alright, started the process.
Calibration sequence initiating.
I give it a few minutes as Eagle automatically adjusts itself.
Calibration successful.
Perfect. Everything seems to be in order. After one last look, I shut down my gear and unlock the chest cavity again. Once up out, the panels slide back in place until I heard the faint click of them locking. As I turn towards the elevator, I spot Xiao. Here we go again. Here we go again. Waving at me. I nimbly make my way down and stand beside him.
Mr. Broseph!
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Is this your go-to hangout place? This is the second time I've run into you here.
I guess it's starting to be. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd pay a visit to my gear. It helps when I keep her company for a bit. Keeps her spirits up.
Ooh. Her? You mean a girl? Is there a girl you're keeping captive via gear? He laughs.
If only. Unfortunately, no girl ever goes near my gear.
He sighs wistfully. Well, I try very hard to keep a straight face. I'm so sorry.
Me too. So, what were you doing here?
Just checking to make sure everything's working fine. Jesus Christ.
And does it?
Yeah. He glances curiously at my gear.
How about a simulator match?
I shrug. It'd be nice to get a feel for how things are done nowadays. Sure.
We can both use the basic robot program. That way, all accessories and weapons will be the same, and it'll be based on skill alone.
May the best man win. He grins and races in the opposite direction. I see him pass by a green gear before I get back into my own. Once I'm settled in the cockpit, I switched on the open network configuration. Immediately, a request from show comes in, and I accept. After we're connected, we boot up our virtual training simulation program.
Oh, very fancy. I haven't seen an American-style gear up close before.
I experiment with my gear controls and watch the amusement, as it makes the same movements within the simulator. Simulators are freakishly accurate at emulating the real thing, but it still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. You can't feel every impact or even the slightest shift in motion with a VTS.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
I evaluate my gear and find all the components you mentioned. Any particular reason why we aren't playing her personal arsenal?
This will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
Trying to see what I'm made of? She just grins.
Remember, you have to use the right tool at the right time. There's usually more than one right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Alright, thanks. So the trick is just to react accordingly.
You got it! Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
My hands fall naturally into place and grip the controls. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face and my heart beats faster in anticipation. I've missed this. Eagle shifts into a fighting stance and holds out his gun, while Shu activates his thrusters and points his double guns at me. Evade. I dash out the way and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of my guns and return fire. He dodges, but my shot still grazes him and he takes some damage. As I boost forward, Shu moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim is not accurate, and I weave away. With my gun in hand, I take aim. Fire. My aim is true, and Shu's shield shimmers, and this absorbs the shot. Judging by how deep a shimmer, it looks like he took a significant amount of damage. Since Shu likes using ranged weapons, I better close to this and force him into a melee battle. I boost forward. Attack. I switch to my sword mid-boost and swing the blade in a high arc. Shu tries to block with his guns, but my sword lands on them with a loud crack. We struggle in a battle of wills, and sweat beats down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips as I channel my strength into my attack, and break through Shu's defense. As my sword falls through, Shu's gear goes dark. With the match over, I shut down my gear and get back on the ground. I do like that. After a few minutes, Shu appears.
Not bad. I knew I made a good choice with you. I've got a sixth sense for these things.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
Anyway, we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice. So what's your number?
We quickly exchange numbers. So, I guess I should go and get some stuff done?
Yeah, me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
The pilot lounge always has something going on. Bye. I head back to our pilot's lounge. So far, every time I pass through the lounge, it has been full of students. I'm sure I'll either meet someone cool or find something interesting to do there. When I enter the lounge, I was surprised to see a crowd surrounding the bar. I can't make out anything intelligible from the jumble of words and voices, but it must be something big based on the sheer level of excitement in the room. What's going on? I wander closer to the edge of the crowd and approach a pilot who's standing on her own. Hey. She responds without really seeing me.
Hello.
I jerk my head towards the crowd. What are all these people so excited about?
Akira's here.
Who? She turns towards me and the frown on her face lessens when she notices my blonde hair.
Ah, you must be the new transfer student.
Yeah, sorry, have we met?
No, but it explains why you don't know who Akira is.
Oh, well, it seems like he's kind of a big deal.
That's an understatement. He's the top pilot here at ACE.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that in his first year here, he was already placed in his team's starting lineup.
As a first year?
Unreal, right? Now he's a third year and finally the team lead.
I crane my neck trying to spot him. I think I catch a flash of white hair, but it's hard to tell with all of the people. That's impressive.
That's not even the half of it. Akira is one of the nicest guys around. He says hello to everyone he meets and actually tries to learn the names of his classmates. When he compliments you, he means it. Even though these gear matches can get very competitive, Akira treats all his opponents with respect.
She sighs.
He's a great friend to have.
Sounds like you know him pretty well. Her face turns pink.
Oh, no, I've never actually met him.
As if on cue, a path forms amid the throng of people, and a male pilot with white hair and kind eyes walks through. He's laughing with a group of girls surrounding him. Our eyes meet for a second, his calm smile still intact. That can't be right. He must have recognized someone behind me and smiled at them. Regardless, after the departure of Akira and his group, the lounge feels quieter even though it's still full of students. Pilots turn back to whatever programs they were watching or order drinks at the bar. Others return to the games they were originally playing. I stand awkwardly on my own. I don't see anyone I recognize. Everyone seems to be intent on their own thing, so I decide to head home. It's getting late anyway. I head to the parking lot and grab a bike. Then I head home. I enter the house and hear laughter coming from the kitchen. I drop my bag on the floor and follow the sounds of my family and the delicious smell of dinner. Hey. I sit at the table and watch Nikki and Uncle Kaito move around the kitchen. They're wearing matching aprons. Looking good, Uncle. That apron really suits you. It brings out your eyes.
That's it. I'm done.
Oh, I love that. He tears off the apron and tosses it aside.
You said I'd look cool.
Nikki giggles and goes back to the food she's cooking.
You did look cool. Every lady loves a man who can cook.
And I love a lady who cooks for me.
Amen.
Wow. Kaito sits beside me. We laugh as Nikki sticks her tongue out at us.
Men.
So what are we having?
Guess.
Oh god, not this again. Kaito laughs.
How was your day, bud?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. What kind of shenanigans did you get up to?
Nothing major. Had class this morning. Checked out my gear after. One of my teammates showed up. We had a practice simulation.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it was. I think we'll make a good team.
Who else is on the team?
Show, myself, and a couple girls.
Good-looking girls?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I shrug. Yeah, I guess. Kaito winks at me and I just shake my head. Nikki plays full plates of one of us, then removes her apron and joins us at the table.
What else did you get up to today?
Dying out the pilot's lounge for a bit.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was. I actually learned a lot about the guy named Akira. He's a top tier pilot in the program.
So he's your rival.
Rival?
Yeah, these types of stories always need a villainous rival.
What? Well, he's actually a pretty nice guy. Well liked.
Really? Is he cute?
How should I know?
Did the girls think he was cute?
I guess so? Nikki beams.
Accomplished, polite, and cute. You could learn a thing from him.
Oi. What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Okay then. That was in the game. I do want to vocally say that. Oh, no, that's Kite. Okay. Kite cleans his plate, then rests his hand on his stomach, lets out a loud belch. Nikki and I blink at him.
I was simply complimenting the chef.
I should do the same. I will have to burp, but Nikki squeals in protest.
Please don't. I'd rather not have them.
Kaito and I laugh as Nikki clears the table. Then Kaito rests a hand on my shoulder.
Sounds like you've had quite the day, bud.
It'll get easier once I'm in the swing of things.
Of course. Want to watch a movie or something before you two head to bed?
I almost say yes, but a lone yawn escapes my mouth. I'm pretty tired, pretty fried. I think I might go review some notes and then go to bed early. I've got qualifiers tomorrow.
That's fair. Nikki,
I'll join you when I'm done cleaning.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
I stand up and Kaito and Nikki both wave.
Good night.
Good night.
Apparently I say nothing back. I wave back and head to my room. In my room, I crawl into bed and grab my tablet to review my notes from today's class. I'm only partway through and my eyes grow heavy and I can't read any longer. I flick off the light and close my eyes. As I drift to sleep, I dream of tomorrow's qualifiers. Per usual, I'm awoken by the blare of my alarm, but today I don't hesitate to get out of bed. I have a really busy day ahead of me and I can't afford to lounge around. I get dressed and head downstairs. As I pass Nikki's room, I notice her door is open and her room is empty. She must be in the kitchen. When I reach the kitchen, no one is there. Kakato is always gone before I wake up, but usually Nikki is around. There must be something going on at her school today, which is why she left early. I fix myself a breakfast and scarf it down. Then open my bike and head to school. Once I reach campus, I navigate to my class easily. Hey, I'm getting used to this place. As soon as I walk into class, I spot Yuna seated in the front corner of the room. The desk beside her is empty, so I head over. When I get close, I notice a bag on the chair. Hey, anyone sitting here? She smiles when she notices me and removes the bag.
No, I was saving it for you.
My smile matches hers as I plop down beside her. Thanks.
No problem.
So what do you think the professor will be like?
I heard she's pretty good. She's tough but fair.
Sounds promising. Before she can respond, the professor enters the room and heads straight for the front desk.
Welcome to History 201. Today we'll be covering...
The lesson lasts well, but the material is not so bad.
We only have a few minutes before class ends, but your first assignments will be a group project on a case study of your choice. Since it's the first day of class, I'll be assigning your partners.
She points to pairs of students sitting next to each other. Finally, she reaches me.
You and you are partners.
She points at Juno and I. We glance at each other and grin. Working with her should be fun.
Your project will be due next week. Class dismissed.
The classroom is abuzz with the shuffle of students. I turn towards my partner. I'm looking forward to working with you. She beams.
Same here. What do you think our topic should be?
The psychology of xenorobotics. But if we focus more on the physiological impact of the development and growth of xenorobotics as a field. Her face lights up.
Absolutely! This could also delve into social impact and how society is adapting to the growth of this field, such as the development of new specialties, like studies in pilot health.
So I remember her doing something psychology-wise. So that's why I was like, yes. That should be right up your alley.
What about you? Are you okay with that?
It sounds interesting to me too. Yuna smiles.
It sounds like we have our topic.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
Me too. We're going to have a great project.
By the time most of the class is already caught up with a partner and left the room. We should probably do the same. There might be another class that needs this room. Cool, so I should probably head out, but I'm sure I'll see you again.
Sure. Let me know when you're free to work on the project.
Will do. She smiles so we both gather our things. My phone vibrates as we leave the classroom. I glance at her, wondering if she already sent me a text, but she doesn't have her phone out. When I pull up my phone, I see an unread message from Show. Big news, bros. We're in the first phase of the qualifier matches. Team is meeting at the hangar. My first official team meeting should be interesting. Although I feel a couple of flutters in my stomach, I'm more excited than nervous to see everyone. Once we're outside, Yuna turns towards me.
Do you have any more classes today?
No, but I'm headed for the hangar. I've got to meet my team before the qualifiers. She nods.
Good luck.
Thanks. We wave and head our separate ways. By the time we're at the hangar, the team is already waiting by Show's gear. Maya is the first to notice me and gives me a small wave. Kiori and Show seem to be arguing about something, but Show silences her when I arrive. Hey guys. Kiori glances at me and nods.
At least you aren't late.
Brosif, you made it!
I came as soon as I could. I left as soon as I got your text. Big news, right?
Yeah, we got our assigned time slot.
When is it?
Later. Right now, we need to practice.
Understood.
Alright. Head to your gears and turn on your simulators. Let's see what we're working with.
Wait, before we go, how exactly do these matches work?
It's based on how many points you accumulate. We'll be competing against pre-programmed AI gears.
Who are like boss level difficult to defeat.
And our score is calculated by how many we beat, along with how well we fought overall. So things like accuracy, how many hits we take, tactics, teamwork, those are all added up.
Oh boy. So how many points are all those things worth?
They don't share with us the exact breakdown, but everyone knows that defeating the AI gives you a buttload of points.
Now hurry up and get in your gear. We really need to practice before it's our turn.
She turns on her heel, and the rest of us disperse. Here we go again. I had a lot more trouble when I was in the practice fight, so that's probably going to happen here as well. After reaching my gear, I boot up the simulation. The usual stats float across my screen, but something about them seems off. Curry's voice comes through the comm.
Where are your weapons?
I don't know, let me see if it's something in the settings.
Why didn't you do a comprehensive check on your gear?
I did. It doesn't scan operations is not part of the max core function.
Your combat gear doesn't have weaponry set as a core function during checks.
I've never run into this issue before, although she does make a good point. I'll try every setting combination I can think of, but weapons still aren't registering.
Try waiting a minute. Sometimes there's a lag while your gear warms up.
There shouldn't be lag. We wait anyway. After a few minutes, the claim weaponry aren't going to show up. I don't know what's going on.
Do you even have weapons?
Of course I do.
Then where are they?
Suddenly, my soft voice gets through.
Maybe they're still being processed at customs? I've heard that gear and their accessories are processed separately.
That makes sense.
How long will it take to process?
I don't know.
Too long! We need those weapons now!
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
No, it won't! How will we fight without weapons?
I figured something out. Let's just start a match. We're running out of time.
Fine. Everyone ready?
Everyone's comm relay blinks green in affirmation.
Alright, let's start!
We'll get into position and square off to take on the AIs. My close enemy charges me with its swords raised. I barely managed to sidestep out of the way. This does not bode well. I retaliate with an uppercut and a punch to the solar plexus, which does some damage but nowhere near the crushing blow I received. The AI shakes off my attack and immediately swings again. Block. I raise one arm in defense as the sword sends another wave of shimmers over my shield. Using my free hand, I jab at the AI in the side. Just before, Eagle takes an alarming amount of damage while my attack on the AI barely phases it. I dodge and block most attacks, however I can't return attacks and can only defend. With my energy core gradually depleted, it doesn't take much for the AI gear to wipe me out. With a fourth teammate, my team barely manages to win. We all shut off the simulation and climb out of our gear. I start to head back towards the team, but they all get to me first.
We can't play a match like that. We hardly scored any points.
Don't worry, Cowrie. I'm sure he'll have his equipment soon.
Not soon enough. The match is today.
Maybe he shouldn't compete. We can tell them we have 4 members, but one of our gears is in no condition to fight.
Maya looks at her determinedly.
No, he has to. It's the only way.
Sho looks apologetically at me.
Look, maybe you should just hang back. Without weapons, the AIs will ruin you.
I guess it'll help us gain points.
No, Sho is right. You have to hang back. That will maximize our qualifier points, which is what's important right now.
Sho stares in shock.
Did you just agree with me?
Not now, Sho!
You never agree with me!
Idiot! Why do you keep saying that?
Just then, a group of engineers come towards us.
What are your gears still doing here?
Say what?
They've got to be prepped for the next match.
That means we're next. Let's go.
What about their gears?
The engineers will handle it.
The engineers disperse towards their gears. My team splits up to head to the locker room. We quickly changed into our combat uniforms. Luckily, I kept my old one from the States. I followed Sho into the pre-combat room, which was a small room connected to the locker room and arena. The space feels cramped. Couches line the wall, and around the table is in the center. I barely have time to take in the room while Kiori and Mayu walk in dressed in equally skin-tight suits, which hug their every curve. So sleek? Your suits are so cool. Kiori gives you a strange look. Mayu looks a little surprised.
Thank you?
No problem, you two look great. Kiori narrows her eyes.
Okay.
While most pilot suits don't offer much from each other, the Japanese model always have a more aerodynamic feel to them. This is the first time I've had a chance to see the suits up close and...
Stop staring!
Ah. Maya's eyes widen and she crosses her arms over her chest.
I didn't think you were like that.
No, it just means the suits look good on you.
We got what you meant, and we don't appreciate your staring.
Didn't mean that, but sure.
Come on, Mayu. Let's go before he says something else he regrets.
She pulls Maya close to her and the two of them head to the table.
Rookie move, brosif.
No, seriously, I wasn't looking at them like that. Wait, that didn't really come out right, Jesus Christ. Sho just shakes his head.
Everyone's got to wear these suits. You're making it weird.
He follows him to the table. As I approach the table, Kiori hits the button on the side, which brings up the hologram to the arena battlefield. 4 impressive gear pop up on the right side of the field, and 4 smaller gear populate the other side. Kiori points to the table. To the right. Whoops.
These are the enemy AI gear we'll be battling.
She points to the other side.
This is us. The AIs are programmed to be a challenge, so it's important that we stick to the plan and work together to take them out.
Maya speaks up, her expression solemn.
The gears we are facing against are specifically engineered for Ace Academy qualifier matches. They change yearly to make sure they can't be beat using a systematic approach.
With a quick flick of her fingers, Maya zooms in on the AI gear holograph. Statistics on the AI battle ornaments and parts pop up beside the gears.
It looks like we have 2 Class A close combat and 2 Class A long-range support gears.
Kiori nods, reaching her hand to the holographic field. She shovels our gears in position on the map.
Knowing all that, Sho and I will blitz the melee gears to give Mayu some breathing room. She will focus on suppressive fire on their backline. That should give us enough time to finish off the 2 gear and engage for the remaining ones.
Maya and Sho are both nod in agreement. Kiori pulls the last gear towards the back edge of the map, then looks pointedly at me.
This is where you will be. Don't get yourself killed.
I look at her flatly, but I don't dispute her. The map flashes red and the door to the arena slides open. Sho's face lights up in excitement, and he frantically leaps towards the door.
That's our cue to get out there.
Does everyone understand the plan?
We all nod.
Okay, then let's go.
This is gonna be painful. Taking a deep breath, I follow Sho and the rest of my team to our rated gears. While in a gear, we walk into the circular arena. Students, sponsors, professors, and other general spectators fill the stadium. A large screen displays are every move for those sitting in the back. A hush falls over the crowd as we get into place. The energy is a bit lower than usual for a live match. Probably because this is technically still an examination. Across from us, the 4 enemy AIs enter.
Everyone good?
The comms light up green again. Can I really just... Oh, they're going to hate me. The best way to help is if I stick with the plan. With me out of sight, I won't risk putting them into compassing positions that can cause lots of field advantage. Following Kiori's plan, I hang back, away from the action. My team is getting into position. Maya falls behind Sho and Kiori, who lead the attack. Kiori and Sho weave between the melee mechs and run interference, alternating blasts and defenses as distractions. Maya darts from cover to cover until she's in position. Then she lines up for a sniper shot for the melee AI. For a while, they're able to keep up a rhythm. A sudden high-powered rail beam from Maya instantly depowers one of the melee AIs.
Nice one, Mayu.
3 more to go.
Mayu, look out! The ranged AI locks into Maya. She runs for the only available cover, but doesn't make it in time. Just before the blast hits her, Sho intercepts the shot, taking the damage himself.
So...
Sorry, I'm down.
Kiori dashes towards the ranged gear and takes it out with a single powerful swing.
There's a Class A melee gear inbound for my location.
Got it.
As Kiori races towards her, Maya dodges the swing from the enemy's mech.
Cowdy, what's your ETA?
Almost there.
My radar just pinged. The range gear is going. The range gear is Kiori. A flurry of beam zaps through Kiori's shield and powers a gear. The AI mech must have had repositioned itself to Kiori minimally defended arc. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever seen a programmed gear do something so strategic.
Sorry, I'm down too. I'm not kitted to handle melee engagements.
With the rest of my team depowered, the remaining AI gear slowly turn to face me. So, about that plan.
Maybe you could try to negotiate with them?
Stop joking around. We still need to boost our score. Go deal as much damage as you can.
Easier said than done. I mumbled to myself as I ready my fist for the impending combat. The AI gear wastes no time and boosts towards me with the weapons raised. Evade. I sidestep out of the way and their sword slice through the empty air. Taking advantage of their movement, a moment for recovery, I land a punch to the side of one of the AIs, but my attack barely registers. The second AI strikes me, catching me unaware as my shield flashes dangerously from the blow. That's not good. The two AI quickly recover and aim for another attack. Slow. I'm too slow to... Oh. Okay. I'm too slow to react, and my heels dig into the ground and pushed back from the force of their attacks. My shield shimmers as it absorbs the blow. This is like a training match all over again. I'm only able to hold out for a short time as most of my core energy is used to dodge 2 gears at once.
Shields offline. Power core at 1%.
Oh, great. That is not good. The air melee gear raises its blade. Eagle's not responding. Is this really how it'll end?
Emergency power core protocol sequence initiated.
In my cockpit, all the lights shine all at once. Statistics and numbers I've never seen before scroll across my displays. A thunderous boom catches my attention and a surge of explosive energy shoves the attacking AI gear 10 feet away. I look out and see a shallow crater around the Eagle.
Protocol sequence complete. Energy output over 9,000.
Oh boy. What?
No external weaponry detected. Activating energy fists.
Eagle's arms glow faintly.
Engaging enemy gear.
Let's just say with a final attack. No, I want to say eat shit, but that's... no. Deserved? Deserved. I had to type something down.
Gear destroyed. Engaging secondary target.
And deserved. This is awesome.
Power core can no longer sustain output. Eagle depowering.
Whew, just barely managed to pull that off.
Qualifier match complete. Please exit the arena with your gear.
The crowd is quiet for a moment before erupting in deafening cheers. Outside of the arena, Xiao claps me on the back, nearly knocking me off balance. Even Mayu offers me a handshake. Kyrie trails behind, looking unusually thoughtful.
That was amazing! You totally saved us back there, Broseph.
Thanks.
You did okay, but only because we helped you so much.
Are you kidding? Between the three of us, we took down 2. He took down 2 on his own. You have to admit that's more than okay.
At least you followed the plan.
Of course I did. That's what we agreed upon.
Well, now we know you can follow directions. That's more than I can say for show.
Hey!
We still would have scored better if you were properly equipped.
I'm not worried about that anymore.
Why not?
Because he's got that amazing core thing!
If it's alright for me to ask, how did you do that?
Yeah, what exactly was that max power mode thing anyway? Why didn't you tell us you could do that when we ran the simulation?
Because I didn't know. I would have if I'd known about it.
Is that sarcasm?
No, I'm just as surprised as you guys.
Huh?
Mayu and Sho blink.
You mean you did that by accident?
Yeah, basically.
That's some accident.
Could you do it again?
I really don't know. Maybe?
Hmm.
I don't like that thoughtful look on her face. The crackle of the intercom interrupts us.
Thank you to everyone who participated. The first phase of matches have been completed.
Sho grins.
Alright, round 1 complete! Victory party at my place?
Sorry, Sho. I've got some place to be.
Really? Where?
None of your business!
It's not like you have any other friends.
Wow!
Yes, I do!
Who?
You just don't know them.
Is it because they aren't real?
Gary raises her fist.
I'll show you real!
Sho jumps away.
It was a joke, I'm sorry!
Whatever! I need to go before I'm late anyway. See you, Mayu.
Mayu waves and Gary disappears around the corner.
So what about you two?
Mayu smiles but shakes her head.
I wish I could, but Father is visiting tonight. He will be very eager to hear about today's match.
Tell him hi for me.
She nods, says goodbye to the both of us and leaves.
Party of 2? What do you say?
Before I can answer, Sho gets a text.
Hold on.
He quickly reads over the message.
Actually, we might need a rain check on that party.
What's up?
It's just Takashi. He set yet another trash can bonfire.
What?
It's no big deal. They just had to evacuate everyone in the building. Anyway, since I'm temporarily homeless, I'm gonna go hang out in the rec center.
Alright, I guess I'll let you handle that. He nods.
Looks like farewells are in order. Good night to you then, Mr. Brosif.
Yeah, you too. After saying goodbye, I head towards the parking lot. But in my combat gear. Both Uncle Kaito and Nikki are lounging on the couch when I get home. I plop down in a nearby chair.
You're finally home? I was getting worried.
Sorry, qualifiers run later than I expected.
That's right, today was the big day. How'd it go?
We scored big. It was hard, but I'm confident we got a high score. Nikki jumps out of her seat to hug me, while Uncle Kaito grins from ear to ear.
Yeah! I never doubted you for a second.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Proud of you, kid. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, guys.
So, I guess your team was happy they brought you on, weren't they?
Absolutely, because my weapons haven't cleared through customs, they asked me to stay out of the way. Nikki pouts.
That doesn't seem fair.
It's alright, I understood, so I'll back. They did really well and took out 2 of the eyes before they were struck down. Then I managed to take out the other 2, much to the surprise of everyone. Young Kaito laughs.
That's my boy.
But afterwards it was kinda strange. Everyone was really interested in my core.
What's wrong with your core?
I don't know.
Did you ever notice anything weird about it back at CINY?
No?
Then I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't like how Uncle's face changed, I think, during that other cutscene. Or during the
I'm going to go grab a
conversation.
drink. You want some food? We left you a plate.
Yeah, that'd be great. I begin to stand when Kaito stops me.
I'll get it.
Thanks. I turn to Nikki. So how was your day?
Pretty good. Did I tell you that I auditioned for the dance team? Well, I got in!
That's great.
I'm really excited about it. But I'm a little worried because I haven't danced since...
Her voice chokes up as she glances away. I know. I knew I'd be so proud of you doing it again. She smiles sadly.
It feels weird knowing they won't be there to watch any of my competitions. Mom never missed a show. And remember how Dad used to make a poster with my name and he'd wave it around like an idiot?
I can't help but laugh at the memory.
Ugh, I remember being so embarrassed.
Yeah, you used to tell him the wrong dates for your competition, hoping he wouldn't show up.
I know, but he always did. He'd wave that poster and cheer louder than anyone else, and all I could think about was how I wanted to crawl into a hole and die. But I think about it now, and I'd give anything to see one of his posters again.
Her voice cracks and she rubs her eyes. I scoot close and wrap my arms around her.
I'm sorry.
I missed him too, but hey, you still got me.
And lucky for you, I'm an expert poster maker.
We both glance up at Uncle Kaito as he sets up the plate of food down in front of me. Nikki lets out a weak laugh.
You've got some tough shoes to fill.
I'm up for the challenge.
She smiles and wipes at her eyes one last time.
Thanks, guys.
Uncle Kaito smiles back.
So, movie night tonight?
Damn game.
Me too.
Great. What do you feel like watching?
Oh, good grief. Really? Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. Anything with Leonardo DiCaprio?
You are weirdly obsessed with him. Did you know that?
No, he's just a really talented actor.
Sure. A talented actor who hasn't won an Oscar yet.
How dare you? Everyone knows the Oscars are rigged. Uncle Kaito nods.
To be fair, he should have won at least 2 by now.
Oh no, you too, Uncle Kaito. He just laughs.
So, Leonardo DiCaprio, how about the Gear of Wall Street?
We should watch Jomeo and Juliet. He was really good in that one.
Yeah, sure, Jomeo and Juliet.
Yay!
It is one of his best movies.
Anyway, I'll go find a movie so we can watch. We enjoyed the cinematic experience late into the night. A great ending to a great day. And that's actually where we're going to finish it off. For today, at least. That was a good Friday, I think this was in game. Was it Thursday and Friday, if I'm correct? Well, we're 2 hours in.